George Willson was born in Tremont, Illinois to parents James and Clarissa Willson on December 10, 1838. The family eventually moved to Chicago, where James became well known in the city for being a successful lawyer, making his one of the wealthiest in the city. By the mid-1850s, Winnetka was starting to transform from a small farming community into an affluent suburb full of the open space, privacy, and fresh air that the now bustling hub of Chicago couldn't offer. In 1855, when George was 17 years old, the Wilsons decided to move from Chicago to Winnetka. Once they arrived there, they built a mansion on the site of the current Winnetka Fire Department. While much is unknown about the rest of his childhood, George attended the Chicago Medical School but left in 1862 to join the Union Navy. The college would eventually become part of Northwestern University in 1870. After joining the Navy, he was appointed as an assistant surgeon and served aboard the USS Hetzel. Unfortunately, in his efforts, he contracted yellow fever and died on September 24, 1864. While diseases like dysentery and malaria caused two-thirds of military deaths in the Civil War, it was very rare for soldiers to contract yellow fever, much less die from it. To put this into perspective, yellow fever killed 436 of over 230,000 Union soldiers who died of disease during the war. That's only about 1/1000%. He is interred at New Bern National Cemetery in North Carolina. After his death, George's bayonet was sent home to his parents. Not much else is known about the Willson family, except when James served as Winnetka's village president from 1874 to 1875, and again from 1878 to 1884. However, on the night of February 14, 1884, during a heavy snowstorm, an unknown person broke into their house and shot James Willson, who was still village president, with a revolver, killing him. The assailant then charged upstairs and stabbed Mrs. Willson to death with George's bayonet. The murders remain unsolved to this day. The bayonet was later donated to the Winnetka Historical Society and is still in their possession. The Willson home was moved in 1910 to where the Grand Food Store currently stands, but was demolished in 1962. Willson Street was named after the family in 1914 and runs parallel to the street where the Willson home once stood.